Raising children in this UK is the hardest thing you can do. Like, it just feels like all the children here, they are corrupt. You see children on the street wearing school uniform and smoking, like with colored hair. In fact, even pressing bomb bomb. Secondary school children pressing bomb bomb on the street. I cannot believe it. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Good to see you again. I know I've missed like 2 days of uploading, and that's because I've been catching up on some love up. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be seeing my stories that again I've been loving up all through. So if you're not seeing my stories, please follow me on Instagram. Sorry guys, I've not been able to bring you guys vlog because my vlogging camera packed up, and me, I don't have energy to vlog with phone. So your girl is still trying to get a vlogging camera before I can bring you guys vlogs. But before that, let's talk about raising kids in the UK. Please, at this point, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so this video was inspired by a particular comment I saw in my comment section. Now I've been seeing this comment repeatedly in my comment section, and some of you have even inboxed me about this, and I just thought I should do it for you guys. I should do this video because of my experience living here and all those razzmatazz. So I'm trying to bring out the comment because I munched it and I said I was going to do a specific video about it. That is why I want to do this video. I'm feeling myself like I think colored hair suit me so much. Very soon I'll just eliminate black from my whole collection and start using completely colored hair. It's just that some professional time does not warrant you to wear colored hair, whatever. So guys, so this particular comment stood out for me, and she left in the comment, she said, kindly clarify for me, I heard the children in the government schools are corrupt with tattoos, colors, colored hair, smokers, etc., especially in Manchester. Okay, so this woman left me this comment. I'm going to be leaving this comment right here for you guys to see. So basically what she was talking about in that comment was she's afraid to come to the UK because in government schools that the children there are corrupt, the children there are smokers, the children there are doing different things. And I should clarify her, especially in Manchester. At first, when I saw this comment, I kind of feel a bit upset because I'm feeling like, is there anywhere where you won't find children that are corrupt? For instance, you see the children of Darwin school. These are expensive schools. Children of different expensive schools in Nigeria still practicing corrupt stuff, doing corrupt things, doing things that you wouldn't even believe that children of this kind of parents that can afford this kind of money can do, but they are still doing it. So there is nowhere you will not find corrupt children, be it in government school, be it in primary school, be it anywhere, private school, public school, whatever school, you find corrupt children. So have it in mind that everywhere there is corrupt children, even in Oxford, even if you go to Yale, even if you come to this UK and go to the best private school ever and you pay the best highest tuition fee, you will still find corrupt children. Okay, so have that in mind before we get into this video. I forgot a particular video where she left this comment, but it was about me talking about children and raising children. I think a video of how to raise kids in the UK or something like about childcare. That was where she left this video. And from my experience here, I'll tell you, like, there's corrupt children everywhere. In private school, there's corrupt. In government school, there's corrupt. In fact, here in Manchester is the third biggest city in the UK. So trust me, there's a lot of children and there's corrupt children. Okay, like here in the government school here, even in private school that I've seen, you will see, in the morning you're going to drop your child in school, you will see children smoking shisha in their uniform. Is it shisha they call it? Vape. Sorry, it's not shisha, it's vape. You see children smoking vape. You see children going to school pressing hands in yash. You see children, loving up when they're supposed to be going to school or going back home. Different attitude, different kind of characters. Even like if you see children even in private schools, they do the same thing. Because the only time where you have control of them is when they're in school. But once they're out of that school, you don't have control of them. They do all they want to do. But one thing I want to assure you is government school here in the UK is not like government school in Nigeria, okay, where nobody's looking at you, nobody just care, you can do whatever you like, you can behave anyhow you like. No, they have systems in place on how kids should behave, and they have what's it called, they have punishments, okay, for children. They put children in, is it my child was talking about, putting children in jail or something like that. Detention, yeah, detention, that's the name. So they put children in detention. They have disciplinary team, they have disciplines for children when they do bad thing. They have things in place. So school here is not like government school in Nigeria. It's not. So you have to just remove that mentality, because as an immigrant and you're coming here to come and pay private school, when the private school is good, going to private school is good. But I think like the difference between the private school and government school is not much, or the church school or the grammar school, they are not much. They still discipline them. Like if you're going to drop your kids in the morning, you will see the teachers standing there like waiting for them, telling them to work fast. Come to school late, you will still discipline you. So there are disciplinary measures put in place for these kids. So that fear of thinking that children are going to spoil from their school or whatever, they are not going to discipline them, they are not going to look at them while they're inside the school. They will okay. So if you're scared of children coloring their hair, there's a lot of bad children. If that's what you're scared of, okay, there's a lot of bad children. There's a lot of children here that do beyond, but it's everywhere. There's children even in Nigeria too that also do what their parents didn't show them. They're doing their own. So if you're scared of that, then you just put your child inside your house. You won't take your child anywhere, okay, because anywhere you go there is bad children. But the thing I want you to know, that your child being corrupt is, to me, this is my opinion, is 2% or 3% of what happens outside. Most of the things that corrupt your children are the things you instill in them. How do you train them? How do you teach them things? It is the things you instill your children that's important. How the love you show to your children that's important. It's not what they go and learn outside there. Your children might be aware of these things, but they are takers. Their relationship you have with your child, they'll come and tell you, why is this child smoking? This child is smoking. And you people talk about it. Like sometimes, earlier when my child started, the school, okay, earlier when my child started the school, she used to see like a lot of things that look awkward from what she's used to, and then she will talk to me about it, and we'll just talk about it, and life goes on. So don't be scared of that. Abroad will spoil children, or abroad will do this. Is how you train your children that is important. It's not whether abroad, whether you train your child in abroad, or whether you train your child in Nigeria. Picking one spoil go spoil, and if you not train them well, they go still spoil. If you like lock them inside house, they go still spoil. So the thing is how you train your child, and then how you pray for them, like God and how you train your child. That's what is most important. Like as you train your child, be praying to God. And another, you have to understand that these days children, they need time for you to train them. Like you can't just come to this, you can walk at your life, abandoning your children for babysitter, abandoning your children for other people, and then you expect them to come out well. They don't have somebody to express or to ask those questions that is born in their heart. Like my children, they can talk, then go ask you go say waiting. And imagine if you're always working, and when they have these questions to ask, you're not there for them to act. They'll begin to act on their own. So if you're coming here, you have to know that you have time for your children, which is one thing I've noticed that a lot of parents here do not have for their children. For example, you go to a park here, you will hardly find Nigeria people in that park. All you will see is other nationals. You never see Nigeria people. Even if you see only one, You go to a restaurant where at least you're supposed to see at least one or two Niger person, you will hardly find all of them they work. All of them they are working, but you don't know that you're depriving these children of that their formative age, which is, no matter what you're pursuing, no matter what you're planning for your life, you're not supposed to deprive your children of that formative age, especially you as a mom. Okay, especially you as a mom. If you come here with your husband, your spouse, and you people come here, you don't have any business working 5 days a week, 7 days a week. You don't have any business. Let husband work 7 days a week. You as a mom work 3 days a week or 2 days a week if you can, and then make sure you have, or 4 days a week, and make sure you have that 3 days, for the children. And when you are there, don't sleep out your life. Don't sleep. Some of you, once you work that 3 days, 4 days, you're so tired, and then once you're home, you're sleeping. Try to come body with them, interact with them, take them to park, allow them to express themselves, allow them to talk. Let's, we as this new generation parents, let's stop shutting our case up, because they have a lot of expression, they have a lot of things to express to you, and you shutting them up, and the nearest person they will pick up information from is school. Those people they find in school, and before you know, they are picking those information. Okay, they are picking those information, they are using it. So as a mom, is how you, as a parent, in fact, I feel like it's more of a mom's responsibility, because most times these children cleave to you more than they do to their dad. They are open to talk to you more. So you, even as you're pursuing your career or you're pursuing whatever you're pursuing, also make out time, to make sure that they express themselves. Those things will help. It will help you. Some of us, because we're pursuing our destiny or we're pursuing whatever, we just say, oh, this is not the time to enjoy. This is not the time to relax. This is the time I'm coming to the UK to work. And then you work and forget that these children need to go to the park. You work and forget that you need to take the children to McDonald's once in a while. Let them go and shop. Let them go and chop things. Okay, so as if you bring your child here, it's not about the school they are going to, it's about the attention you pay to them. You listen to them, you open your mind, you try to learn from other parents, you put in the work. Okay, that's what will make or break your child. And then you pray for them. That's what will make or break your child, and say, oh God, let God crown my effort. All this work I'm working towards this children, let God crown my effort, because at the end of the day, whatever you're doing for this kids. So don't think that, oh, because the children in Manchester, they are coloring hair, they are doing this, so because of that, oh, let me tie myself in Nigeria. How are you sure that in Nigeria your child will not spoil? In fact, for me, I feel like training children here is safer than back home in Nigeria, because, for instance, you're living alone with your children, so there's no extra character, there's no uncle anywhere lapping anybody anywhere in their leg. It's just you and your children, and probably the babysitter have like a few hours to stay with your children. And then they go to school. In school, there's laws, there's process. If anybody misbehave, they'll be fined and judged for it. So you will be sure that the level that your children will be exposed to danger will be very, very, very minimal, will be very small. No uncle harassing your girls, no housemate trying to poke at your boys, no nothing. So the only danger they have to face is the one they face in school. So when they go to school, it's how you communicate, open conversation, talk to them about it, explain to them, try to filter, try to fill their mind and see what's going on with them. And then to crown it all, you pray for them. That's just what is important. It's not about whether the people there are coloring hair or the people are not coloring hair. There are children who have gone through that phase and come out. Your own can be different. And so being scared that, oh, your children is coming abroad, I've heard cases where some parents will take their children back home to Nigeria and say, oh, let's take this child to Nigeria, they will be better there. Who told you that they will be better in Nigeria? Picking one spoil will spoil. In fact, Nigeria will spoil your picking pass here. All you need to do, if people are coupled here, is to plan yourself. You'll be able to train your child well, even here. But the problem is, some of us as parents, we spoil our children for here too much. You go see mama, your pikin go do bad thing, you go say, for here they need to beat children, no, for here they need to do children and this, so leave am. Who told you that here they don't discipline children? You might not beat your children physical beating, but there are a lot of discipline that you can give to your child. Yeah, I was reading through the whatever of children. They were like in Wales, in some places in UK, you don't beat children like physically beating because it's considered abuse. But it still depends on how you beat the children. If you beat your children small as per you won't correct the pikin, it's okay. Even police come say no kill the pikin, na just small hand na knack am, make you take correct am. How police go arrest am? I no understand. So you want them to say, okay, make I stay, make my pikin become nuisance for this country. But okay, even if you don't want to like beat your child, like physical beating, there's a lot of things you can use to discipline your child, to correct your child. There's a lot of things. These children, they love a lot of things. They love gadgets. You take out one of those gadgets from them, you see they'll begin to sit up. So it's not even about we as moms. Once we come here, we just forget. Oh, you know, all the time. Oh, my children speak. I'll speak. Oh, you begin to train. You begin to do like dog baby for this pikin because you come obodo yibo, and then when the pikin begin to misbehave tomorrow, now you go say, hey, not spoil. No, now you put am. Now you cause am. So you have to be intentional when you bring children here to train them. You have to be intentional. So there's no one place, whether you train your pikin for Nigeria or you train your pikin for here, there's no one place they say if you train children that they'll be good or they'll be bad. It's of God that showeth mercy. It's not by he that runneth, but it's of God that showeth mercy. So in everything, as you're having these kids, do your best as a parent and also pray for them that, oh God, help me and crown my effort. Let these children come out that I'll be proud of myself and say, look at what I'm doing. That is what is most important. So if you're coming here, create time for your children. At least may I believe in 1 month you take your children at least to the park or somewhere, library, somewhere where they will have fun at least 2 or 3 times every month. So every weekend, if it's possible, every weekend. But if you can't, every 2 weekends. So that at least you children can express yourself. You self, as you did, they're no good. They stay there, they press phone, they look them, they learn, the kind of things where then they do, how do they talk, they pick out things, they see what if you correct them. Don't be say you walk. Then the particular time when you'll be off, all you do is just sleep. You're not even listening to them. You're not saying what they are saying, what they are discussing. So you will not be able to pick out when they start having bad company. But if you pay attention, you'll be able to pick out when they are having bad company. So that's what I have to say to you. So it doesn't matter whether they are wearing color hair, they're not wearing color hair. It doesn't matter. If you can afford to pay private school for your child here in the UK, I don't mind. You can pay private school for your child. But if you can't, there's no need to be scared about the children that's in the school that they are going to corrupt your own. What it make you feel say your own will go corrupt them? Why do you feel so? So that's just all I have for you for this video. So be courageous, be encouraged. Nobody's spoiling your child in any government school or grammar school or anywhere. Okay, here they don't think like us that want to put our children in 1 million, 10 million school in Nigeria. Here everybody's leveled. Okay, everybody is level. So there's no super rich person and there's no poor person. Most people can afford everything they need, or most of the things they need, or the basic things they need. So you won't say, oh, I'm rubber come from, I don't know what to say, but just know that government school or no government school, if your pikin wants spoil, it go spoil. And also know that government school here is not like back home in Nigeria where it's the gutters and the dustbins of Nigeria that go to government school and the posh people and go to private school, and you think that because this person is going to government school they are bad people, and because this person is going to private school they are good people. A very corrupt child can come from a very wealthy family that can afford 2 million naira secondary school fee, and a very good child can come from a very poor family too. So it's vice versa. It's not about the school, it's not about anything. Okay, so just have that at the back of your mind and know that your child can spoil whether they go government or they go private school. All you need to do is, what are you putting in your child? That is what is most important. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Until I see you in another video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. Bye bye.